You ready? Yeah, okay. Well, obviously very disappointed. A lot of pain in our locker room. And but listen, this is a story about Syracuse. This ain't about Clemson. This is about Syracuse. They outplayed us, outcoached us, and give them a ton of credit. This was a football game that they just flat out wanted more than we did, and that's 100% on me. So there's a lot that we're going to talk about, a lot we got to fix, a lot we could, mistakes, had a bunch of penalties. Third down, we couldn't stop them, and we couldn't stay on the field on third down. Just didn't do the things that you got to do to win games. So that's my responsibility. There's plenty to correct and all that, but it starts with me. I didn't have them ready to play, so it's that's just where it is. But at the same time, I'll just say this again. That's what I told them in the locker room. My love for them is not conditional. It is completely unconditional. It's not based on the scoreboard. Man, these guys, they lay it on the line every single week. We came up short. We had opportunities, we missed kicks, and we didn't take advantage of opportunities. They did, and give them credit. But man, I love my team. I love these guys, and this is gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. A lot of pain for a couple of days here, but you move forward. Failure is a part of your journey. Unfortunately, you win with class, you lose with class, and so we got to go back to the drawing board. The players got a couple days here, and then we'll get back to work on Monday and get ready for the biggest game of the year against Georgia Tech. That's the only thing we don't. This one's behind us, and nothing we can fix now. All we can do is grow from it, learn from it, get better from it, and. The only thing off the table for this team is we're not going to be 12-0. That's for sure. That's not going to happen. But other than that, there's really nothing else that we still can't strive for. Still got an opportunity to win the division. Every goal we have, I think, is still there for this team. But we got to make the right decision and regroup, come back together, and get better from this. If we do that. And respond the right way as coaches and players, then we'll hopefully move on and have the type of season we want to have. But the story of the night was Syracuse outplayed us, outcoached us, and just incredibly disappointed. But again, got to move forward.
Coach, it looked like Kelly was limping a little bit before he came off, before the last play that he got hurt on. Did you feel like he was 100% going into the game?
Yeah, he was. He was ready to go. He kind of tweaked it on one play, a couple of plays early, and then he got a concussion. He got slammed into the ground. As he come out of the game. He put his heart into getting ready, and again, I hate that he got hurt, and I'm glad we got an open date. Hopefully get him healed up and ready to go.
What was behind Zarek instead of Hunter? Just more comfort with him?
Yeah, it was just Zarek was the second guy. I mean, he's been the second guy, and this Streeter, I thought Zarek actually played pretty good. He did some good things, but we didn't help him in a couple of situations. We got a couple missed assignments and all that, but we'll watch the tape and evaluate and move forward.
Most penalties in the last 10 seasons.
It's a big story of the game tonight, and one of them was a very disappointing penalty with the celebration, the bad gesture there. It's not who we are. It's not who we are, and that was costly.
What are the main things you think you need to address or tweak in the bye week?
Oh man, we got a long list of things. First of all, we got to get healthy. We got to recharge a little bit, and then we got to go back. We got to study this tape. There's going to be a lot we're going to learn from this tape, and see the weaknesses and the mistakes from this game, and how we correct those, how our players respond to that, get their minds back right, and just go back to work. You know, I mean, it's like I said. I mean, these guys, they won 12 in a row on the road. You know, it wasn't our night tonight. We lost one tonight, but you know, they won 12 in a row, 11 in a row. All right, we lost a game, so we're not going to do anything other than what we always do, and that is whether you win or lose, we got a plan we believe in. We try to get better every week. Even when we win, there's always a lot of mistakes to correct. There's a lot tonight, particularly third down, the penalties, but first and foremost, me, you know, and making sure I have the team ready.
Yeah, did you sense that they weren't as emotionally into this game?
No. I thought we had an excellent week of practice, and you know, got off to a good start. But from an offensive standpoint, and you know, just really right out of the gate, I just defensively we didn't really have the juice tonight for whatever reason, and they were better than us. I mean, their quarterback I thought played lights out. We played man coverage, and that number 8, you know, made a bunch of plays. It seemed like it was either a pass interference call or a completion the whole game. And so there's a lot of things that we're going to have an opportunity to learn from by watching this tape.
What was behind the decision for the fake punt?
Well, it was my decision. Everything out there is my decision, but it's a very safe play. You know, it's a rugby punt, and you only throw the ball if it's wide open. And you know, he felt like he could. He felt like he could drop it in there, and it's really just a punt the ball situation. But again, that's a freshman. I put him in that situation. That's on me. You know, obviously I didn't do a good enough job of coaching that. Like I said, it's a safe play where you rugby the ball if they cover it, which they did. But we just didn't execute it, and that's 100% on the coach.
Coach, obviously you're not going to blame it on any one player, but you missed Greg to go tonight, didn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, we hadn't had a lot of working stats to go with, you know, with our field goal situation, and you know, nobody's more disappointed than Alex, but you know, he hasn't had a lot of experience in his time here, and you know, I had two. You get the ball inside the 20 there, right around the 20. Those are kicks we need to make, and we didn't make them. They did. So you know, we're back to the drawing board with that. But it is what it is. We can't heal Greg and have him back ready for Georgia Tech. We gotta get better. And if you know, we got other option is greens. We reload. That's one of the things that we've got to get better at in this open date is develop some confidence to make those kicks.
I know it's hard to see without seeing the tape, but what were you able to do during the game? What were you trying to address during the game to address some of the secondary breakdowns on the defensive side?
Well, I mean, we did have a couple of busts, obviously, that we were in quarters coverage, and we didn't take number 3 down the seam, and that's, you know, that's a base call, just not having your eyes on the right thing. So we got in trouble with our eyes a couple times tonight, and they found them. So those were big chunk plays. They got outside of contain a few times, the quarterback. So there's a lot, but the other thing is I just thought that their quarterback and that number 8 made some plays. They made some big plays versus press coverage, and you know, they won the matchup.
I think I can remember a game where you didn't take a deep shot down the field. Was that because they were getting so fast?
They played it. If you really study the game, we hit one deep ball early in the game down there in Renfro, I believe, or Milan. I think it was Milan. But they were playing a lot of two deep with zone pressure inside, and we popped them. We caught them on the long touchdown. We caught him with a field pressure, ran away from it. He was really had it up nice, and you know, Travis ended up pulling his hamstring there, tweaked his hamstring. That's why he came out. But you know, just a lot of good run stopping blitzes tonight, and we just didn't do a good job handling that and running the ball versus the 2 safety looks. Then they played a lot of double cloud with a 3 deep double cloud. And you know, just kind of played pretty vanilla. So we've got to find a way to find some rhythm when we're seeing that.
You mentioned the blitzes. Did they confuse your offensive line a little bit with some of those blitzes? They really came unfettered.
No, I don't think they confused our offensive line with the pressures. We missed a couple. I know Travis missed one, and then we got hit one time. We had our screen game a lot of times is built into the run game, and we had a couple of MAs there. The one Zarek got hit on. He's trying to throw the ball outside. Our receiver's not there. Just a lot of just mental errors, and mental errors are a reflection of coaching. So that's where it starts.
Dabo, to the untrained eye, it looked like you guys were a little late getting lined up, maybe early. How do you think you handled their tempo?
Not well.
Would you agree with that? I mean,
yeah, we were late lining up a few times, and we didn't really handle anything well tonight, in my opinion.
Were they faster than last year? You shut them out.
Oh, they're much improved. Yeah, absolutely. I said that coming into it. I'm very impressed with this team coming in. It's a team that went to LSU and was in it. A team that went to NC State and had a shot on the road. I knew they were going to be a handful. I had a lot of respect for this quarterback and these two, especially 3 and 8. So I knew that their scheme was going to create some issues for us, but we just didn't match up. We just didn't win the matchups, and they just flat out outcoached us. It's really that simple. The rest of it doesn't matter. If I don't have them ready, if I don't coach better than I did tonight, the rest of it matters.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.